Cotton Eye Joe.
It's the one that I think was in Tom and Jerry. Remember the big...
Oh, where he
Come
fucking
on!
yeah. And every time his string breaks, he gets pissed and he goes and pulls Tom's.
Yeah, Whisker.
Damn, Tom and Jerry's so good. It's gotta be one of the best. I'm just gotta get all the social media posted before we.
I was. Tasha's like, is that straight vodka? And then just me in that outfit? It is. Well, it is indeed.
Can't believe you decided to go just half your body green screen, because, I mean, you can't see it.
Yeah. Listen here, buddy. These sunglasses are pretty dark. I'm gonna talk like this all the time. Feel like, what happened to that podcast? Forced talking like this the whole fucking time.
This whole goddamn time forced.
And then I drink the... Oh, and then
we were some dandy boys.
Dandy, indeed. These poor folks are disgusting.
I can't socialize with these inbred punks. Hooligans. They go out on the street with their chewing tobacco and their sisters.
What the fuck are you wearing?
I just hope it says hot.
Well, my phone doesn't recognize me. It's like, you sold your soul, son.
Did you get the response you were looking for?
She said, what are y'all talking about tonight? Like how she said y'all.
Just no redneck shit.
I'm just gonna say yeah. Oh god. The sunglasses are up so high, so it looks so funny. I'm saving that picture for sure. I look like an extraterrestrial partner. Oh shit. Oh, sorry guys, I'm whacking the mic.
Damn, I need my beard back so fast. I hate it. I got like a roll on my neck.
A good old roll? What kind? Texas Roadhouse?
No.
My lady. See, I can do the...
Bam.
This is the outfit to go for sure. I'm not going public like this.
I think it'd work out.
Someone wants to send us a message on Instagram. Probably a porn star just going to send us a heart.
You just need a... You need a lifted truck with some truck nuts, brother.
I love your profile. Seems like you're working on growing your Instagram. Treat your audience. I would love to help you get started. 3,000 to 10,000 followers of your niche per month. Bitch, I ain't texting you. Oh, she does have 15. I don't know if it's a girl. I don't know. I assume their gender. What's up, De La Cruz? Yeah, just a floating head around here, sir.
He's what you call a good old pumpkin head.
Shoot us. See, check out our site or shoot us a text on WhatsApp. Man, if I could get 10,000 followers, though, I'm about it. My mouth is my dry. I might have to get a water tonight. Besides my glass of water here.
Yeah, your glass of water.
My glass of water can treat some wounds.
Yeah, I don't know why you're drinking that just straight.
Well, I'm not going to waste a perfectly good martini glass.
Couldn't you go get a little Sprite or something? A little bit of...
I ain't one of them almost testicles.
True. You ain't one of them homo testicles.
Chat after this, remind me. After I get my water.
Wes waiting on the beard is the time to wear a blue morph suit without the head.
I think I got fucking drunk smelling that.
Yeah.
Scoop right up in here. Oh, hello, Salty.
How's y'all day been going? I mean, it was a good day. I don't have any complaints. Besides, I wish I didn't shave my beard.
So use my glasses like that looks so funny. He's salty. Oh yeah, Duke, man, that's crazy. They should have lost, or not should have lost, but should at least tied.
Yeah, they barely held on. Those damn Duke boys. Put some in your vodka.
I don't want to ruin my vodka.
Sorry, your martini.
Oh, my lady. Just
Ma'am.
had me.
I wish I just had Sam Elliott's voice. I would literally just walk around.
That's how Sam Elliott.
I don't know what that was.
I'm Sam Elliott.
These goddamn bandits.
I don't even remember how Sam Elliott talks.
Maybe like 4 octaves lower.
Call me Arthur Morgan. That hurts my voice so bad. I'm trying not to shake my glass of martini. It's fun in there.
A little martini dust. You know, it's more moist outside because I'm walking around more lately.
That's a good one. Ooh. Yeah, guys, it says it's a lot more wet in Utah right now because I'm walking around. Me and Wes are just going to do the whole show where we just keep saying the same joke.
Yeah.
But, like, we never get in any other topics. It's just like, and then Wes follows that up. Well, I heard there's some more precipitation around.
Participating in that participation. That precipitation, that participation trophies.
Alright, phone, recognize me. I know I'm wearing a cowboy hat. I apologize.
Your phone's like,
Take that off, bud.
How much chewing tobacco do you think I can fit in my front lip right now?
That's what she said. Yee, throw a big old dip in.
Wake up in the morning, first thing I do before I get outside is gotta put a good dip in.
I know what I can do. I just gotta put this over here so it doesn't spill. And then... Hold on, guys.
There you go.
Got my dip up in my lip.
Oh, that's the good call right there. Hold on, let me join you in that venture.
It's unfolding, so you're gonna see water ball. Hold on. Yeah. Kobe.
Brother, why'd you spit the dip out like that?
Oh, man.
My neck looks like a caterpillar. Big old fat caterpillar. I look like I'm really smoking big doinks in Amish town now.
You just got fucked up. Hey, boy.
We only... Oh, God damn it. I'm only a fan of that there Copenhagen long cut.
I just said I will. She said put a big old dip. I said I will just for you, miss. Or I'm gonna say ma'am. Ma'am's way better.
Why don't we have motorcycles in here?
We don't need motorcycles. We need lawnmowers.
Oh yeah, we gotta go cut that grass, brother.
Yeah, I just gotta slowly drink that vodka throughout this show or rip.
How many drinks you had today?
Not too many. Like, I don't know. I started drinking pretty early, so
Yeah.
the amount of drinks is...
I asked for energy drinks, not beers.
Oh. Not one. I'm a healthy guy. I strictly drink alcohol to clear the insides. Sounds like the beginning of the ACD song. 'Cause I'm back in black. Anyways, brother.
Anyways, brother, here's Wonder Wheel.
Here's a nice little song for you, Phillies. Oh, I was only playing the bottom strings. I missed. Wonderwall. Then we sit silently for 2 hours. Yep.
I'm down.
Alright, guys. Come on. We had a good show tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Our cousins are waiting. Just kidding.
Yeah. Our sister's in the back room. I'm gonna go hog tie that Chunky.
Jed is dead.
Bled is fed.
Huh.
Goddamn head's in the way, brother.
It's alright. They can get it once it gets up there.
Anyone can get it.
Yeah. When you're a country boy like us. Okay, now I can fix the mic and set this correctly. Put my guitar pick back. You always carry a guitar pick on you when you're a country singer like me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, brother.
Oh my god, brother.
I'm a gay country guy now. Just... Oh my god, are you wearing real tree with Sitka? Oh, disgusting.
I don't even know what the words you just said. Are those like brands?
Yeah, this is probably... this one is...
Are those camo brands? you
Yeah.
just said? God damn it. There's going to be someone who listens, but yeah, you don't make that move. You don't make those two brands together.
This is real tree that I'm wearing now. And Sitka's more digital looking. And it's much more expensive. Sitka's expensive camo.
Oh.
Yep.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Fucking country ass motherfucker.
You wearing a cowboy hat too.
Does it look like I got any goddamn camo on though? That's actually your shirt. I have a feeling you've worn that before hunting.
I have indeed. Yes, sir, I have.
Have you ever tried? Not joking around, but have you ever tried chewing tobacco?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking gross.
Copenhagen long hunt made me real sick.
Put one of them big down cuts in.
Yeah, not about it, man.
I was about it for like a week. I was like, wow, this is way better than smoking. And then I couldn't feel my lip. I was like, oh, this isn't good for you. Guess I probably shouldn't do this. It's like e-cig though, because you can literally just put it in your lip and spit in a cup every once in a while, and then you don't gotta worry about it.
True.
Have you ever swallowed your spit while?
Fucking no.
Oh my god, it's the worst thing that's ever happened.
That makes you real sick.
Oh, it made me super sick. I immediately wanted to throw up, and then from like this part of my neck all the way down to my chest just burnt.
Oh, that's not
I was
good,
like, this is real good. And then you only attract a certain type of woman.
Just my kind of woman.
No, you don't want to be around. If they think it's hot that you chew tobacco, you don't want to be around that type.
I think I do kind of. I don't want to cross platforms. I'm trying to get to a new crowd.
You're trying to cross platforms. Used to be an Xbox man, but now gotta go to the PS4.
Yeah, dude, you gotta try it out from time to time. I'm gonna try the change up.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna try some country girls now. I'm not talking the good kind either.
No. Like, actually, like...
I'm talking some fucking hatchet throwing.
Not the ones...
Phillies.
Yeah, not the ones that, like, might ride horses on the weekend for fun.
No, I want some straight up redneck ass chicks that...
Yeah.
You're like, bitch is disgusting, but goddamn could she eat an ass.
Yeah. Goddamn, does she put forth an effort in my ass?
She spit her chewing tobacco right in my butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, B-Bert?
You attract every tobacco woman? That's my kind of woman, Salty.
Damn.
I go, my lady.
My lady.
Just like that.
Damn.
So we attract fucking little fillies around here, right? Is she?
You kind of went like...
Yeah, that was like...
some fucking...
My accent's changed on me.
You went strictly like...
Is she here?
You know, old mobster looking...
Yes, she? Look out your fucking eyes, yes, she? Speaking of C, can I see your e-cig?
Mm-hmm. Good transition. That's pretty good.
Yeah. How are you guys doing tonight?
Now that you see my E-cig. How about that Baltic Sea? Am I right?
They do have some nice sea salt.
Mm.
Speaking of salt, Frank is a great mod.
Yeah, Frank is a great mod.
Speaking of Frank, you been watching any It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia lately?
I have, and speaking of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, have you ever walked outside and then seen that it's not so sunny right now?
Yeah, the weather was pretty cloudy today. It snowed a whole bunch, Snowy weather. How about them birds with feathers?
The birds with feathers are interesting because if you look real close, they seem like they're a little bit more moist, and you don't want to know why they're moist. Because I'm walking around more often. Yeah, I'm walking around outside.
Anyways,
brother, here's Wonderwall. Take it away, Kyle.
So the funny thing is, Aaron... Oh, shit, my pick. But Aaron works at, Yo, Anthony.
What up, my guy? Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, thanks for the sub. But Aaron works at Murphy's, right? And so they're called, Capos. This is what that's called.
Okay.
For everyone that's seeing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hold on. Capo, for people that know what capo is, it just clamps down the strings, right? Boom, boom, boom. So it changes it. And people would come in and ask for clampos. So now that's what I call it from now on, is a clampo.
Can I get a clampo?
Yeah, I like that way better. I need a clampo for my guitar.
That guitar strings. I want to learn the banjo so bad.
Oh my god, me too.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Damn, can we be like...
It's a lot more picking, like finger picking. Not finger, but use the little pick. Yeah, finger pick too. Like, but usually banjo players have the pick that wraps around your finger.
Can we be just like every Saturday morning, wake up the whole neighborhood to us just wearing overalls playing the banjo?
I'll play guitar, you play banjo. We just need a spoon player now. So
Chandler looks like he'll learn the spoons.
What?
Chandler will probably learn the spoons.
Yeah. Yep. He's definitely an overall spoon player.
Yeah.
We'll make him lose some teeth just to fill his role.
True.
Well, spoon players don't have teeth. Or at least they're missing a couple. So.
At least a couple. Because the reason
we'll see how dedicated he is to this role as a spoon player.
Well, the reason why they have so many spoons around is because they like meth. A lot.
Yeah.
Easiest way to do meth is just heat that bitch up in a spoon.
Yeah.
So.
True. You get real good at math when you're Earth.
you
get real good at math when you're playing the spoons.
It's true.
You already have this spoon around. Might as well have some math.
I could eat some soup with this, or I could just quickly heat up some meth for the friends.
No, but what I was trying to say, you get real good at the spoons when you're on meth, because you could be up on 3 days just.
Yeah. Every couple minutes, you guys know how good this fucking sounds right now.
Oh, I wish I had some spoons right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, your boys
got some spoons. Damn.
Ask and God shall deliver. How do they even do that?
I don't even know, dude.
They hold it weird, right? So.
Kind of just sounds like you're clicking two spoons together.
Is that what they do? Oh, that's how they do it. I don't know.
Let me see them spoons.
Just in case you're wondering, we've been preparing for this moment the whole 200 episodes. We're almost at.
I just don't know how you're supposed to keep them fucking.
There you guys go. It's a little taste of what's coming soon.
Yeah. You guys are fucking welcome for that one. Take it home to your brother and sister. Tuck them into bed, give them a good night kiss. You know what I mean?
I think there's just a real big water bottle on the camera.
Yeah, it is actually a real big water bottle. Obviously, look at Joe Dirt poking at it. He's like, it's a big old water bottle.
There we go.
Whoa!
Whoa, I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh. What? Oh. They turned up high?
Which way is
Oh, west.
Which way is going to be down for me?
Towards me. Is mine okay? Or do I need to turn it down? I can't hear it. So, yeah, sorry for Mike's peak.
That should be...
We haven't fucked with him a bit, and I wasn't watching the voice meter. Hello? You might
Hopefully want to turn that's better.
Wait, talk real quick.
Why don't you...
Yeah, yours is turning up down a little bit. See how mine's pretty low. Hello, 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 hello.
Why don't you shut your mouth when you're talking to me?
Good. Yeah, that should be pretty close now.
I don't like those kind of words from you, Forrest Forrester.
It's a name, buddy.
What if you drove a Forester?
I know, I wanted one, so I could, just for that reason. I was gonna get rid of the, E, and then put the R back in it, so it's just the Forest. Subaru Forest. We're good, though. What's up, Iron Chef? How are you?
Yeah, thanks for letting us know the mics were a little off tonight.
We appreciate it. Also, me and my mom, when we had to go, so people in Utah, we had this fucking rain snowstorm last night, and it destroyed shit, like trees falling down and stuff. And my grandparents live up in the Ives in Salt Lake, and we had to go me and my mom went and cleaned up a bunch of trees for them. But on the way home, there was a Subaru Forester, but the S fell off, so it was an Uberu. And I was like, I hope this guy's an Uber driver. But, oh man, I hated him. He was wearing, the hipster version of this hat,
Yeah.
He was wearing one of those, and he was wearing hipster glasses. And I was like, fucking hipster. But he was an older gentleman, so he's probably a 50-year-old hipster. Got a little bit longer hair. I was like, guaranteed he's wearing fucking Birkenstocks with wool socks, for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
That's all his kind wears.
Yeah, I'm curious though, Salty. What do you mean by the B-movie version of Split? That's a movie I can get behind.
What do you do for work, Iron Chef? Do anything fun, or is it just kind of preoccupied time? Like living? Something to do?
Thanks, partner.
Hey, you're welcome.
Yep. Pretty much how it goes around here.
Hey, baby goggles. Hello. Force has been changing, so that's why it's the B-list. B-movie Split.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, you're a maintenance supervisor. How's that?
Changes. Ain't no changes in the weather. Ain't no changes in me. I don't remember how that actually.
God, I thought you said anal changes in the weather. It's like, damn, that's a weird weather change. There's anal.
Damn, these sunglasses are actually super dark. So, they could really block out the sun if they were used properly. But, I like how they have pink on them. But, I like pink on me, but not on my sunglasses, because I ain't one of them queers.
Jesus. It's okay, money's not bad. That's always good.
Yeehaw, partner!
Yeehaw!
What's up, Latino Heat 420? I like the name.
You bringing in the heat in this podcast, brother? You got good dip in, though? Yeah, I can't complain about the money, though, right? I mean, money's never a bad thing.
You hammered your index finger doing carpentry?
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Not good, dude.
Yeet. Hell yeah, brother, get on your two-stroke motorcycle. Let's go for a spin. Yeet.
I think we should just... This is it.
This is it? This is the pinnacle?
Yeah, we're no longer a normal podcast. We're now country boy podcasters.
It's no longer Chubb and Bones. It's Kyle and Hoover.
Right? I like how it still looks like I have dip in my mouth just because I'll smile. For some reason, I smile crooked already. So, that look. Looks like I had chew in the mouth. But I don't. I never did.
Give me some cowboy killers. Right. You right.
Yeah.
I just came in here to say put Cardi in the same cell as Bill Cosby and
P. Kelly.
P. Kelly.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one, my guy.
Couldn't agree more. And there's people posting videos today on Facebook defending her, saying because she's a woman that it's different.
I definitely think that comparing them to Cosby and comparing her to Cosby and Kelly's a little different because I don't think it's not a similar thing, but she's still a vile.
I mean, she's still drugging dudes and.
Well, absolutely, but I think it's a little. I do think it's different.
It is. The situation's a little different just because the numbers mostly. I think. I don't know if she peed on anyone.
Yeah,
we don't know that. Could. She was a stripper, and
I think Cosby and Kelly are definitely higher on the list of.
I don't know the rumor, or I think she did sexually assault them. I'm not positive. I didn't watch the whole video. I think she said she did.
I don't know,
but I'm pretty sure.
I'm not trying to misquote anything.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive, so don't. Yeah, don't. I don't know for sure. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's messed up, dude. Regardless that she did that. Drugging. Yeah.
I don't appreciate a woman's touch no more. I'm turned off.
Yeah, man.
I think she should go down regardless of what people want to compare it to. I mean, when you admit to something like that, that's. We already talked about this on Wednesday. If you flip the books, this was a guy that openly admitted to doing this to women, robbing them and drugging them. It would be his career would already be over. And when did this break? Tuesday?
Yeah,
he would have been done by Thursday.
You would hope.
But I heard Cardi B's music all day today on the radio.
Yeah, pretty much.
Archer says, well, if she diddled them, then she is a rapist and should be locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think so, Googles.
Yeah. Modern day feminism has nothing to do with equality anymore. Yeah. Right, Iron Chef? Stuff, man. This is a good movie.
Yeah, this is a good movie, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fucking crazy time we live in, but, what can we do?
It's hard out here to be a country-loving boy.
It's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the rent. I don't remember the rest of that. Hustle and Flow, guys. Pretty good movie, too.
Hustle and Flow's a shit, man. I want it.
Oh, God.
Messing with that Indo.
Woo. I'm drinking a straight vodka martini. Hold the martini.
Yeah, hold the martini. That's a cool guy move.
And I fucking hate fucking martinis and vodka. No, it's just vodka, straight vodka. Oh, goddamn, I hate it too.
Honestly, the hats are fabulous. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Yeah, dude, I hate vodka though. Definitely not as much as tequila though. I can't do it anymore.
Dun, 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 dun.
Everyone has their bad experiences with a certain liquor, and
Dun, 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 dun,
actually,
dun.
I had some tequila recently, and it wasn't
Tequila.
that bad.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, dude, I hate vermouth though. Okay, vodka's up there, but vermouth, oh god, it's disgusting. Nasty, man. Yeah, it's just vodka martini. Hold the martini part.
Yeah, it's literally vodka in a glass. But
Yeah, and it's not my cup of tea per se.
Yeah, sometimes you run out of olives though.
Yeah. That picture's coming soon, guys. It's gonna be real good.
I'm gonna have to remake the 18 plus section on Discord.
Oh, is it gone?
Yeah, I think so.
Understandable though.
Might still be on there.
It's kind of hard to pick who you let in there. You have to prove they're 18 to
Right.
protect us from not letting an underage person in a 18 plus section. Yeah, there is usually.
Yeah, we always talk about some paranormal stuff. What's next to your name? I can't even see what that is. Is that
Looks
an
like
Overwatch League thing?
Yeah, looks like it. Is that 2019 Overwatch League? Yeah, All Access Pass. I got the All Access Pass.
Oh, nice. I was wondering what that was. Couldn't see it from way back here, brother.
Yeah, we talk paranormal. We'll talk about it tonight for sure. Anything you're interested paranormal-wise for us to talk about?
Yeah, we're still kind of getting into the start of the podcast.
Yeah, it's always just random to begin with. Just
getting jokes out aside.
Yeah, fucking just random shit to begin with.
Yeah, brother, do y'all play?
Yeah, we do, actually. I'm not good at it. I haven't played in a while. I just get so goddamn mad playing Overwatch, so... yeah.
Oh, whoa, here's some news. What? I don't know if this is like super recent. Says woman reportedly, this is Utah news, because Utah news is getting kind of wild lately. Woman reportedly set fire to 2 LDS churches in Orem. Wrote, shit. Satan lives on doors.
Oh, shit.
She looks like she might dabble with the devil.
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it. Says a Linden woman caused at least $600,000 in damage early Friday morning after she reportedly set fire to 2 church buildings of the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Damn, she's my kind of edgy. No. Damage of property, guys. Don't do that.
She was 18 years old.
Utah's starting to sound like the new Florida, apparently.
Yeah, dude.
We've been getting some crazy articles lately.
Utah's wild.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't destroy people's stuff, guys.
Yeah, don't be that person. Here's a tough question. Maybe not for you. I think I know what your answer is going to be. So we'll ask the chat here. I'm curious what everyone's going to say. One of these has to go, including all the work, any books, comics, side stories, anything along those. Anything along that lines. Marvel, DC, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, or Star Wars.
Yeah. Last one for me. I'm a Star Wars guy. I like Lord of the Rings. Oh, one has to go.
So you eliminate one and it will forever
Harry
be...
Potter.
Yeah, that's what I thought for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree, Harry Potter. I thought you were saying yeah. Yeah.
It's tough for me because I don't know. I enjoy Harry Potter. It would definitely be a toss-up between Harry Potter or DC. The problem is DC animation is so good.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah, Harry Potter for sure.
Let's see what people were saying on this. Harry Potter, DC, Harry Potter, Star Wars.
Can you say the list again, please?
Yeah, the list it is.
So one has to go. I got it wrong. I messed up first time.
Marvel, DC Comics, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, or Star Wars.
Yeah, one has to go, and for sure Harry Potter for me, and sounds like you guys too for the most part. I did like Fantastic Beasts, but that's not really. It's just the same universe.
Tell me I'm not Alex Jones.
You just need to darken it.
God damn it.
You could be Alex Jones Part 2.
I'll dress up by Alex Jones for Halloween this year.
That'd be pretty good.
I'm going to make a picture later. I'm going to tweet to Alex Jones saying, "Am I your son?" ?
This camera really shows off my beer belly I'm getting. If I took it in there we go.
Lord of the Rings, really? Damn, dude. I didn't think anyone ever would pick Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is kind of the...
There we go.
There you go.
Put a lot of beer up in here, buddy.
It's a little birthing belly.
I should have just fucking brought in my 40, not this goddamn vodka. I'm finna dump that vodka back in the bottle and get a 40. Except for I think the the 40 may be a bad idea because it's an Old English 800.
Those Old English 800s creep on you.
Yeah, because I'll drink it like a normal beer and that's got a lot more booze in it. And then I'm fucking donezo, guys.
I'm going to say good move because it could get pretty wild here in about an hour and a half.
If I was drinking the
Old English.
Yeah, for sure.
Old English.
I'm saving this in chat, Salty.
Oh, so why Lord of the Rings, De La Cruz? Any reason? Just not a fan?
I like me some Lord of the Rings.
Don't like that there fancy?
Yeah, I like it a lot better than the other ones, but... yeah, I'm just not going to play that yet, Salty. You've never watched it? Ah, well, understandable if you never watched it, why you'd want to let it go.
Definitely worth watching, man. It's good stuff.
I like it. If you get real determined, watch the extended cut.
Yeah. You realize Ned Stark's kind of a piece of shit in that movie?
Fucking Boromir.
Boromir?
Goddamn Boromir. Oh, fuck. I don't think actually, I thought I might have favorited something good to talk about, but I think when I talk about it in person, like not on the podcast, I forget about it, right? So,
who would you want to be in the Lord of the Rings franchise?
good question.
I'm gonna be Gandalf.
That's a definitely solid choice.
Gandalf or Legolas, because you know Legolas is smashing, right?
Yeah,
and he's old as shit.
I think I'll go with Legolas for sure.
Maybe his dad.
My archery skills are on par.
Maybe he could be what's his butt, the Jesus, this is guess I need to watch Lord of the Rings again because it's been a while. The leader of the elves.
Oh,
who's also Mr. Smith in Matrix.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, be that guy.
Yeah, I forgot that's who it was.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Surprised to see me?
Like when Neo fights a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, fucks him up. Rips out a pole and bashes it on his head.
That's cool, man.
Matrix was cool as shit.
Yeah. The weird thing is that Will Smith was going to do it, but he turned it down.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. Keanu played it really well, so...
I know Kung Fu.
They're making Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3.
You're goddamn right.
Old Bill and Ted.
It's going to be great.
Is this going to be like future version? I don't know, man. What's up, Venus?
What up?
Nancy?
I'm going to say it.
Being a real Nancy, buddy.
So, just to get into some paranormal news. Paranorman. Do rednecks believe in ghosts?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
I think so. They're Catholic, or, down the Bible Belt. They're just super Christian, so yeah, I would say so.
Goddamn spirits everywhere, brother. So this is from National Geographic. The National Geographic. They give a list of the most haunted places in the United States. Which you kind of wonder, they're signing off on ghosts being real. Which is an interesting thought in itself. It says in the spring of... what?
He said, nah, they don't believe in ghosts, they believe in spirits.
Right. Get them spirits. Weenus says he stopped racism. Good job, Weenus. Gotta hold down the good boy belts.
Yeah.
Taylor Cruz says, yeah, I've heard it's good. I want to watch it, but I started watching Stranger Things. We're watching Game of Thrones because I got my dad hooked. See, Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings they go hand in hand.
Kind of similar fantasy.
Yeah. So I think everyone that I've talked to, well, pretty much everyone who really likes Game of Thrones also enjoys Lord of the Rings. So this article is from, Golnaz Khan. Sounds like a fucking warlock.
Yeah, it's that his fucking D&D name.
Yeah. Roll a 7 or higher for intuition on if this article is going to be good. 1. Oh, fuck. It says in the spring of 1692, a dangerous hysteria descended upon the quiet town of Salem, Massachusetts, snaking through the community like an insidious virus. Over the coming months, a group of young girls claiming to be possessed by the devil condemned a score of men and women to the gallows in one of history's most infamous witch hunts.
Oh.
One of the hysteria's most notable victims was 80-year-old farmer Giles Corey, accused of being a warlock after publicly questioning the girl's motives in September 1692. After spending months in prison and refusing to stand trial, Corey was stripped naked, a board was placed on his chest, and the heavy stones were piled on him as life slowly drained from his body.
That's fucked up.
It said that his ghost still roams Salem. Now, all that stuff is shit that we learned in high school. Salem Witch Salem Witch hunts and different things like that. Gallus Corey, what was his famous quote? Man only has one thing, and it's his name.
Oh.
Take that one home with you.
Man only has one thing, and that's the pussy he gets.
That's the pussy he fucking devours. Howard Street
Van
Cemetery.
Halen, not Van Hagar.
Not Van Hagar. When Corey is buried is one of many sites across the United States believed to host the paranormal. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, their haunting lore is often rooted in very real history.
That hat kind of looks like a Salem Witch hat. With like the
Call me Giles Corey.
The camera angle just upwards.
Right. See if we get it down a little. Next on the list for you witch hunts and warlocks in the chat, the La Laurie Mansion in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is Madame Maria Delphine Laluria was a Louisiana socialist known for hosting ritzy soirees in her descendants' Serial Mansion in the French Quarter of New Orleans during the early 19th century. Guests gorged on fine food and champagne, unaware of the grisly scene unfolding 2 floors above. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the show, what's the...
Vampire Diaries.
No, not Vampire Diaries.
The originals.
No, nothing to do with vampires. It's really popular. Edgy teens on Tumblr love it a lot.
Supernatural.
No, close. We're getting closer. It has the dude who's in Never Back Down and all the episodes. Like, all the seasons have the same characters, but it's different stories. It's like paranormal. American Horror Story.
Yeah.
This is...
That's the guy, the main guy from Never Back Down. I was like, he's in other shit.
Nah. The one that we're talking about now is in one of the seasons of American Horror Story, I believe. Gotcha.
Go Eagle says Wes looks like the enemy in Outlast 2.
Googles, I'm gonna grind your bones and put on my bread.
Damn. I'm gonna blast you in the baseboard.
Alright. I'm gonna blast you in the fucking baseboard.
I don't know, that's what he says. Was it
Damn, I wish I had a pitchfork. I would go 100% character. I can't remember Outlast 2 too well. I can't remember some of the shit they say.
I don't know. I want to watch it. I want to play it again.
So, to continue, this article says, when local police responded to a kitchen fire in 1834, they discovered the bodies of several horribly mutilated slaves in the attic. When the public learned of Lorraine's grotesque secret, a mob stormed the house, prompting her to flee to France. Soon after Lorraine disappeared from New Orleans, people claimed to hear the phantom screams of her victims spilling from the house in the dead of the night. Spooky fact, in 2014, the infamous murderess was reborn through Kathy Bates in the television series American Horror Story Coven.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I was ahead of the fucking article, boys.
Yeah, you were. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to get my other friend, my twin brother, to come back.
One of these moments, he'll be back in. Just give it a sec. Oh, here we go. Maybe we can do this with Skeptic. On the list, this is the Shanghai Tunnels in Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. All right, what are we talking about tonight, guys?
Oh, so we're talking about paranormal tunnels in Portland, Oregon. Real forest. God damn it. So it says Portland was one of the most dangerous ports in the United States during the early 19th century and was the epicenter, do declare, the epicenter of the illicit Martimere practice known as Shanghaiing, a form of human trafficking. According to local lore, swindlers preyed upon unsuspecting men in the local saloons, which they often outfitted with trapdoors that deposited the victims directly into a network of underground tunnels. These men were then supposedly held captive, drugged, and eventually transported to the waterfront, where they were sold to ships as unpaid laborers. Some worked for several years before finding their way back home. The tunnels are said to be haunted by the aggravated spirits of the captives who died in the dark recesses beneath the city. Says spooky fact. The practice of kidnapping men to work on ships came to be known as Shanghaiing because the ships they were sold to were often headed to East Asia.
Oh, interesting.
Here we go. It says how to visit. Portland walking tours and the Cascade Geographic. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Society offers guided tours of the Portland tunnels where visitors get a sinister history lesson in the dark. Don't worry, they provide the flashlights.
Good. That's my one question. I was like, I'm not doing this unless they provide a flashlight. Man, it'd be funny if we like if we both skid forwards, it'd been real good because I could just walk behind the green screen. I'll be right back, guys. Then I could have popped out on your side. Oh hey! Then I hey! My seat.
Whispering eye, paranormal tunnels.
It is. Oh, that's weird. It's splitting, but look how it's splitting perfectly with the line on the Twitch page.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Can I have some more music?
Yeah.
Need some more of that Nico buzz tonight. Get some booze in me and I start to feel a little kooky.
A little bit of that kooky. So yeah, maybe we could go to the Shanghai tunnels with Mr. Skeptic Live. If you guys aren't familiar with who Skeptic is, go check out his Twitch channel. He makes a better talk show than us.
Yeah, it's real good. He puts in work. And it shows, man. Everyone check him out. Skeptic Live.
Yep.
Twitch. Go follow. He's our boy.
He's the boy.
He has a really good history show now. And I like it a lot. So, if you guys like other podcasts, check that one out.
If you like hearing about bears that fight Nazis, there you go. It's real history. Let's see. What else looks good on here that I never heard of? I know this one's popular. And for Googles and maybe Weenus, I'm not sure if you are friends with Googles in real life or not. I think you guys are related or something like that. It's the RMS Queen Mary, Long Beach, California. It says the retired ocean liner sailed the Atlantic Ocean from 36 to 67 1900s. During her first 3 years at sea, the Queen Mary carried Hollywood celebrities like Elizabeth Taylor and Audrey Hepburn and dignitaries like General Dwight Eisenhower. Her days as a luxury ship were short-lived, however, and in 1939 she was stripped of her amenities and began her second life as the Grey Ghost, a World War II troop ship. At the conclusion of the war, she was restored to her former glory and traversed the Atlantic for nearly 2 more decades. On Halloween in 1967, the Queen Mary departed on her last cruise, eventually docking in Long Beach, California. The LBC, baby. Her final resting place, the ship is reportedly haunted by the spirits of those who died aboard, such as the young sailor who was crushed to death by a door in the engine room, and a crew member who was murdered in cabin B340.
Shit. Go Eagle says he's been to the Queen Mary. And he's got a story.
Oh, please fucking tell, Googles. Let's hear it. It says, spooky fact, Winston Churchill signed the D-Day Declaration aboard the Queen Mary during World War II. It says how to visit. The Queen Mary no longer sails the Atlantic, but she lives on a floating hotel and restaurant in California's Pacific coast. Follow in the footsteps of her famous passengers and book a room, so you can stay a night.
That's pretty cool. I'd do it.
I would do it and then just
really come everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say just really put your head in the fucking the floorboards.
Quarter.
What year?
1991.
Year of our Lord.
Who was born in 91 that we know?
I don't know. It's year of our Lord.
Jesus too?
Yeah. Jesus is born everywhere.
Super Jesus?
Jesus is always watching. Do you not fucking realize this?
I fucking sure hope so, because when I come, I say, I hope you're watching, Jesus.
I hope he watches when he sees my face and neck just tense up for me. Oh, not.
Yeah.
What did you send me, Salty?
It was the same thing I saw about. Couldn't say it on stream though.
Oh. You're gonna say it.
Let's see if I can make this quarter in one of those cups. It's kind of tough because they're facing away from us. Tower fucking Gondor, but.
Oh. That was close.
So close. If they were facing towards us, I could have made that.
I was really hoping you were gonna bring me a chicken nugget and microwave that bitch. I forgot to bring some.
Just one.
Yeah.
That'd be disappointing though, 'cause it turns out it's real good, and then you're like, shit, I wish we had some more fucking chicken nuggets. Oh god. My go-to sauce has been switching up. It's been ranch for 80 years, and now...
Sometimes you have to switch it up.
Yeah, I can only have... It's hard to say this. It hurts me to my soul, but I can only have so much ranch.
I don't know about that one, but...
So, I gotta switch up some barbecue sauce now. Get some honey mustard sometimes.
So Go Eagle says, I remember going on a tour during the day I wandered off by myself, and I went inside a room, and the door closed behind me slowly.
What do you think embryonic sac tastes like?
I would say that's going to taste
ketchup.
like... no. I'm trying to think something that has like...
Egg yolks.
I think it's going to taste like that like rim they put on like...
Bologna?
Yeah. The bologna ring. I think it's going to taste like that.
Okay. I think it's going to taste like salt and vinegar chips.
That's what I was thinking today when we went and cleaned the church. I smelled vinegar and I'm like, man, this smells like embryo sack. I walked outside and it was really moist outside, so...
Oh, yeah, check it. Thanks, Salty.
Hey, you need to make one for yourself and a couple of the other boys. Got a new vodka man, by the way.
Dope, dude. Yeah, make one for yourself, too. Sweet. Hell yeah. Well, there's Skeptox. If everyone goes follow him.
What if you...
Oh, it works for whatever name you type in. Oh, dope. Hell yeah. Shouts out Salty Frank. You can see his name there. Go follow him.
Would you rather only have to eat roast beef sandwiches for the rest of your life or ham sandwiches for the rest of your life?
Probably roast beef.
Yeah?
Yeah. Love me some Arby's sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I think I would go roast beef too.
Yeah.
I think you could do more with roast beef.
Yeah, it's tough.
SaltyFrank.com.
It's tough. That's a good question. Yeah, probably roast beef. Just because I don't eat much roast beef now. So that's my opinion now. 10 years down the line of eating roast beef, I may be like, shit, I wish I would have picked ham.
True. I just feel like ham would get real annoying real quick.
Yeah, it's tough.
Alright, so I got... Let's see here. This is a little bit different paranormal because it actually has some real life implications to it.
Uh-oh.
So this is a list from Vox.com. It says 9 real life horror stories of people who disappeared and were never found.
Shit.
So something that's
Top
actually...
10.
Number 15. The Martin Family, Oregon, 1958. This is actually...
Yeah.
So it says, it is the Martin family. Some of the best details and stories like those have to do with the lives of people that disappeared left behind. What actually happened to the Martin family isn't much of a mystery. They likely drove off the road on the way home. Their car plunged in the river.
Yes.
Their car plunged into the river below, but the evocated snapshots of life never resumed. Makes the entry particularly eerie. It highlights all the mundane details of life that might flash before your own eyes, and the instant everything changes. Bobby Dunbar, Louisiana.
Louisiana!
Says fans of the American Life will recognize this story, as it was the center of one of the show's best episodes when young Bobby Dunbar, just 4 years old, wandered off from his family on a group outing. He was never seen again. It's possible he fell from a railroad trestle and drowned. It's also possible he was abducted by a strange man who was seen lurking in the area. But
they saw you lurking in the area. What do you think will happen if I swallow a piece of this wax from this box?
Do you, pussy?
Think I'm gonna get sick?
It's just wax.
Ghost wax. All right.
So he's eating some dye bucks wax.
Bottoms up. Wait.
It tastes gross.
I didn't taste it.
Huh.
I felt it go down.
All of a sudden you just erupt.
I'm gonna come like the Indian man in American Gods.
Yeah. Damn.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Okay, these are boring. I don't care about those.
Rip.
Let's see. Let's go Unsolved
Start
Mysteries.
puking blood.
Unsolved
damn, Salty
Mysteries.
says my soul's now sealed to the box.
I was about to grab it and break it, but I was like, I better not break the box.
I die? I'm gonna go ahead and take this on home with me. It's just like in that Pirates of the Caribbean when they gotta hide his heart.
Right?
Gonna hide this box. It's now one with me. Die buck forced.
I'll carry you around forever.
Please do. And then when you want me to sick me on some people, you just go, he's gonna get you. And then I pop out and it's just me dancing. Davey Force Locker, yeah.
Every time I open it, it's just the song from that fucking alien meme that was popular a while ago.
Isn't the fucking Lil Uzi Vert song?
I don't know, the one where he's just dancing.
Yeah, that was the Lil Uzi Vert song.
Oh, yeah, just that song, and you pop out doing that dance.
Oh, God.
Wait, so the top, if you type in Real Unsolved Mysteries, the top one is a YouTube video, so let's see if it's our boy.
I might have felt my water. Oh, boop.
These are savings worth celebrating.
It's not.
Oh,
damn.
Those are savings we're celebrating, though.
I was hoping it was going to say number 15. Some of these seem cool. So this is from inverse.com. Not familiar with that website. It's 8 creepy unsolved murder mysteries that even the internet can't solve. So it says the internet loves certain things without question, dogs, yodeling kids, and memes, but perhaps the most cherished internet fodder are unsolved mysteries, which we've done some research on unsolved mystery of the murder of what's his butt?
Dick Jenkins.
Do you know what his name was? Michael Franke.
Yeah.
So if you were interested in that type of stuff, you can go to our YouTube channel. I have an unsolved mystery playlist, and you can watch those. It says, long after police and private investigators shelve closed cases, real-life murder cases live online for decades.
I'll switch the background while we're talking paranormal.
Just Redditors and Facebook moms alike are all interested in these types of things. They become especially popular
Facebook moms.
if some curious conspiracy theorist is able to upload photo evidence or eyewitness accounts. So yeah, it's just saying unsolved mysteries are popular, which they are. So the first one on their list is the murder of Don Henry and Kevin Ives. It says on August 23rd of 1987, a train conductor called in an incident in Arkansas. Unable to stop in time, he had just run over what looked like the bodies of 2 young men tied to the tracks. The state medical examiner wrote that he believed the men, Don Henry and Kevin Ives, had smoked too much cannabis and had fallen asleep on the tracks. Because that explanation seems pretty unlikely, rumors swirled that the boys had stumbled on a drug drop and had been killed as a result. The most bizarre part, years later, WWE superstar Billy Jack Haynes went public as the only witness to the boys' murder that day. He said he had been hired by a local politician to act as hired security for the drop and had witnessed Henry and Ives killed. Nothing ever came of the claim, and online readers eventually just forgot about the bizarre YouTube video.
That's pretty weird.
That is actually kind of fucking
I'm
weird.
not about it.
So second on the list is
That's,
Kathy.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh, my phone's on internet.
Kathy Hobbs predicts her own death. The kidnapping and murder of 16-year-old Kathy Hobbs is so odd that it was featured on an episode of the cult classic series Unsolved Mysteries. After her death in 1987, Hobbs' parents and friends disclosed that all her life, Hobbs has suffered from premonitions that foreshadowed her death at 16. In her teen years, she developed agoraphobia and refused to leave the house, but on her 16th birthday, she believed the curse had been broken, or so say her family and friends. Just 3 months later, she was attacked coming home from buying a paperback novel and murdered with blunt force trauma to the head. In 1989, a Toledo man named Michael Lee Lockhart was charged and convicted with Hobbs' murder. Though Lockhart never confessed, the internet is divided on whether Lockhart actually shot Hobbs, but the real point of contention is the young woman's premonitions. Why was she able to predict a seemingly random act of violence?
That is weird, man.
Do you believe in premonitions?
I don't know. Like seeing shit?
Like, you... Because we've talked about it a lot where you feel like
I sure hope I don't. Because then these fucking shit, man. No, I'm going to say no.
No?
Because I don't want to believe.
Yeah, I don't know if I do.
Play. Maybe sometimes I'll do this. Then she walks so slow, I can't see in her eyes, but she loves me.
When Jamie smiles,
What's the
it takes me more.
the Adam Sandler one from Wedding Singer?
Oh, I can't remember.
She... I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't remember it. I was trying to think of the words of it. I'll play it if I can. Let me look up the words.
All right, I'll read this one while he's looking up. The next one on this list is the Circleville Letters. 1977, a school bus driver named Mary Gillespie started receiving anonymous, angry letters in the mail. Someone had found out about her affair with the school superintendent and wanted her to call it off. Later, her husband, Ron, received a letter of his own, and after a few weeks trying to ignore the threats, he told his children he was taking his gun to confront the letter writer and promptly drove his truck into a tree. He was killed instantly. Years later, the letters began arriving again. Though Mary had remarried the superintendent that had nothing left to hide, they were eventually traced to her former brother-in-law, but he didn't fit the bill perfectly. So why would... Yeah, that's a weird one.
Mysteries, man. Oh, cool. Thanks, Salty.
No, what did it say?
I thought you said Patreon bot. Oh, shit. Maybe I misread. Notice that Patreon links on the bot and Twitch just take you to your own account on Patreon and not.
Oh, so it would just do user and not...
Yeah.
Shitty.
Well, thanks, Salty. Appreciate it. I thought you were saying you
Well,
set
I don't know
up...
if he fixed it.
I thought you said you set up a bot and yeah. I misread what you said, but thanks for letting us know.
Yeah.
Getting at here. Oh yeah, that's... Wait, hold on. Let's see if I can remember how he does it though. Hold on. It's not like that. But then he's... You don't know. Yeah, it's not like that. But it was all bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
It's God. Yeah, that's it. But
goddamn bullshit.
I want to learn to play it. Because that's all he does for the first part. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it just... I want to learn to play that one. It's a good song. At the end of the podcast, I'll play it where we can just snip the end off. And I have to edit the middle out.
Oh, I don't think they would get copywritten.
For that song?
Well, I think that if you just sing it.
No, I mean, I wanted to listen to it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. If I sang it and they copyrighted it, I'd be impressed with myself.
Yeah, that would be impressive.
I was like, they think I'm Adam Sandler.
I want to be Adam Sandler.
I'm gonna do some stuff and it's just gonna be shitty guitar playing. I'm like, no, it's modern. You don't understand.
Boy, you
don't fucking even get music, okay?
Don't even fucking come at me, bro.
You're just gonna be like,
I like it when you
that's all it's gonna be.
That's some new hipster music, dude.
That's it. You heard that hit here. It's called Wee Hee Hoo.
Yep.
Anyways, continue on to paranormal.
Oh, I was gonna switch it up because I didn't want to read any more of those.
Not for you.
Just kind of.
Is that Obey the Walrus? What? Background? I don't know what Obey the Walrus is, Go Eagles. I saw it coming earlier, but I forgot to mention it. Ugh. Well, thank you, Salty. I thank you.
I don't know what it is either. I googled it. It's creepy.
It was bullshit. That's a good movie. It's sad, but it's good. I'm gonna watch it again. You guys like Wedding Singer? It's pretty good.
I type in stories that will scare you.
Oh man, like I have the Scary Stories books.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I bought those bad boys in like 2005, or you know what's the movie that's coming out?
Oh, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yeah. I've got. Is that the? I think I have part 1 and part 2 of those. Remember? Do you remember it all? I had them under the table. Those. I had those under the table.
Oh, right.
At the Woods Cross House.
Yeah.
And they were under this table at the Woods Cross House, and I bought those bad boys because they were on sale in like literally elementary school, like so 05, 06 ish, and. Man, there's a movie coming out, guys. It's gonna be good. I want to see Us.
Yeah.
He's doing Twilight Zone.
Nope.
Good for him.
Us did the best original horror movie ever.
Yeah, I saw that, and it was like one of the best original movies. What was it, since the Matthew McConaughey space one? Was that it?
Something like that, yeah.
Interstellar? Wasn't it like the best original since then or something?
Yeah.
Something like that. Interstellar was like one of the only original movies to come out the year it came out, which is crazy. They were all, because that was the year of remakes and stuff. Speaking of remakes, Pet Sematary looks pretty cool.
Yeah. The old Pet Sematary was kind of scary.
Yeah, I think this one's, it looks similar but not the same. Kind of like obviously they do that on the remakes.
I just hope the cat's in it.
Yeah. I need to watch the original one again. Some of those old scary movies are actually kind of fucking scary.
I want them to remake Puppet Master.
I don't remember that one.
That movie creeped me the fuck out when I was a kid.
I don't remember that one that much.
So here's a story. It's titled "They're Telling Me to Kill You." It says party at a friend's house one night.
All my thoughts and myself.
Yeah. And so parties at a friend's house one night and crashed on his couch, laying there asleep. I suddenly got this chill and opened my eyes. There, right in my face, maybe 18 inches away, was my friend's girlfriend. She was staring at me, rocking or swaying side to side. She looks me dead in the eyes and says, "They are telling me to kill you, but I don't want to."
Oh, God.
I sat right up and didn't go back to sleep. I needed my friend to give me a ride home. She got up and slowly walked to their bedroom. I watched the door all night. No one ever came out until the morning. When they came out, she actually told me what occurred. I didn't have to say anything. My friend apologized, and she explained that she was schizophrenic. The medication helped her keep from acting on the voices. Never partied there again.
Yeah, I'm gonna note my way out of that one.
This next one says, "Oh my God," was the title. My live-in boyfriend came home early, unexpected from work. and I was in the shower. I hear someone come inside our apartment, so I said, hello? And heard nothing. Back, a couple minutes later, I had the bathroom door open.
I heard. But, yeah.
I heard the bathroom door open, and an unfamiliar voice say, John here? My stomach went into the throat, and I said, no, who is this? He says, good. Never been so afraid in my life. I opened the curtain, saw his face, and fucking broke down. I know he was just pulling a prank on me, but in the moment behind the curtain, I was scared shitless. I remember how I felt the blood rush out of my body and how I looked for the nearest weapon, only to find a wet bar of soap. Start beating him up with some soap.
Taylor Cruz says, I think Pet Sematary is going to be good, but I feel like it showed too much in the trailer that for anybody that's never heard of it before, it'll be a turnoff. Yeah. Could be right. That's great. The wet bar soap. Let's try to find that. Oh. Whoa! It kind of looks cool, though, and we just have all of them a bunch.
Yeah, it does look cool.
So maybe we'll put on just a cool part of all scary stuff. Like right there's a good section. Yeah.
Get a little bit of everything.
Yeah. There we go.
So this one's titled The Man in the Library. This encounter happened to me while attending college at Auburn University. Hey, they won today. In Alabama. It was the hectic part of the fall school semester when students are busy preparing for final exams. I was no exception to the rule. One of the nice things about Auburn University, which is not uncommon to many other colleges, is that the library remains open 24 hours a day during final exams. As you can imagine, such an open invitation draws in a large crowd. Students occupy all the available space on several floors with books and ideas. On this particular night, at least one of them was not a student. Let me explain. I arrived at the library early in the afternoon, navigated my way to the third floor, and quickly located a desk for intense concentration. Hours passed as I put my attention on the pages of my organic chemistry textbook. It became dark outside. I was extremely happy with my progress. I celebrated with a sandwich, chips, and a few beers.
Yeah, sounds like a good night.
Right? At just past 11 o'clock, nature called. I entered the bathroom and made my way to the stall furthest from the entrance. A few minutes passed, and then another person entered. Here's where things turn creepy. We are two, and we're alone, for what seemed like an eternity. I only heard silence, no toilet flushing, no feet shuffling, no hand washing, absolutely nothing. Then he locked the door.
Oh, God.
At the point my mind was rushing. Was I about to be robbed? Random act of violence? A joke? I tried to stay calm as he walked over to the stall that I occupied. Eventually he broke the silence with an offer I will never forget. He offered me a Happy Meal. I kindly but firmly rejected, and thankfully he exited the bathroom. I quickly finished my business, washed my hands, and noped out of there. The exchange had me absolutely spooked. Study time was over. On my way out of the library, I spotted him. Our eyes locked briefly, and then I turned away. I could feel his stare. All that I remember about him is that he was a middle-aged man wearing makeup and a McDonald's uniform. I haven't eaten there since. It's fucked up, man.
That's pretty funny if he was just fucking with him.
A middle-aged man?
Yeah, there's
On
some
a college campus?
There's some weirdos that work at McDonald's, so...
I know, but she was at the library.
Like, maybe it was just a weirdo. Fuck, creepy old dude, just this is gonna be funny. Still creepy, regardless.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But that one just reminds me of this movie that's on, I think, Netflix or Hulu. It was I think I told you about the creepy one where the clown sawed the girl down, upside down from the puss.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just a clown. Yeah, this is a fucking weird one.
Let's see, Salty Frank says, the best thing you can do when you hear someone is yell, I'm not scared of you. Then, while they are probably replying something like, we aren't scared of you either, you disrobe and helicopter dick around your house, you're like, woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That'll get him for sure.
Right. So this one was titled, I Was the Creepy Kid.
Oh.
It says, when I was a kid, I'd scare my mom by waking her up in the middle of the night when I was scared. But I noticed that she'd get startled when I woke her up. so I started to debate whether or not I should wake her up. While I was deciding, I would stand there in her doorway, look at the darkness behind me, and then look at my mom. Sometimes my mom would wake up and see me in her doorway. A little silhouette of a boy. She'd sit up quickly and ask if it was me or not, and sometimes I'd be too scared to answer, and that would freak her out more. Looking back at it, I would have shit my pants if I were my mom.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, what a little dickhead.
My ex said that she was the creepy kid. She said all her aunts, I remember them saying stuff like, yeah, you were scary as shit. You would say, because, she had the alien dreams and shit.
Yeah.
But she would say stuff like that to him. And they're like this little girl, like, the fuck are you saying to you right now? Yeah, no way I'm babysitting your ass anymore.
So this one's called Shadow Man. I was supervising the yard in my kindergarten, and this child runs over to me in hysteria. I pinned down and managed to calm him down. He is shaking uncontrollably and states that he was in the out-of-bounds area by the bins where a big black scary shadow said he was going to take him. Of course, I go over to check it out, but by the bins is only a side alley adjoining to the main school. Honestly, I don't believe in supernatural things, but the kid's friend that was with him at the time claimed he didn't see or hear anything.
Fucking A.
They're in kindergarten.
Yeah, little kids though, man. Them saying shit like that to me, that's freaky, man.
Alright.
I think that's why I don't like little kids much. Because I don't know, man. Maybe they are seeing shit and I'm not about it. I don't know if they're just making it up or...
They say and do some weird shit.
Damn, you're like, what now?
This one's titled The Screens Were Slit. I like these because these are, actually real.
Yeah.
I laid in bed and listened to someone try to break into my apartment. This was before cell phones. I didn't have a landline. It was a 3-month subtle before I left the college. Or sublet. Before I left the college, the roommate I was supposed to live with moved out 3 days after I moved in because someone had broken in and tried to do things to her. Forget why he didn't succeed. Maybe she screamed and he noped out. In the morning, I found several screens slit. Of course, I had locked all the windows before bed. I've never been so terrified. She did seem kind of nervous when we met. But for a cheap place for 3 months, I didn't care.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. Yeah, these stories are creepy because, that's some real shit.
This one says, Road Trip from Hell. It says, every bit of this is true and happened to a couple friends and I. I immediately think it's false. I grew up playing pool and going out of town for the weekend to play a tournament was common. My friends and I were in our early 20s and on a tight budget, so we decided to carpool and share a hotel room at the next tournament. We even found a fourth guy, Bert, to ride along. Bert Chrysler.
Bert Crystals.
I had only met Bert once prior. He was a huge redneck with a wandering eye. Intimidating and drunk might best describe him. On the 3-hour ride to the tournament, Bert was already drunk and talking crazy shit about his wife.
I like this guy.
Me too.
Crazy out Bert.
Apparently they were going through a divorce and he was not happy about it. He eventually starts describing this fight where he and her on the floor with his foot on her neck.
Oh, God.
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
like that fucking guy did to the mountain lion.
He is vividly describing choking his wife to people he barely knows. What the fuck? Yeah, this guy's crazy. So anyhow, we all make it back home from the tournament, and the following Monday I get a call. It's the cops. Holy shit. They asked me the strangest questions about Bert. Did he have mud on his shoes? Did he mention his wife? What was his demeanor like? What the fuck? Weeks later, I found out that what really happened. Bert murdered his wife that Thursday night. The next afternoon, he gets in my car for a road trip. The fight he described in the car wasn't just some fight. That was the murder. I went on the road trip and shared a hotel room with this guy.
Damn.
That is fucking gnarly.
Yeah, it is. That's creepy as shit, man.
So he was legit telling them about
the murder he did on his wife. That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
Dude, Jesus.
So this last one on this list,
I take back what I said about Crazy Eye Bird.
Yeah, fuck Crazy Eye Bird, piece of shit. This one's titled Good Dog. One night I was asleep in my room when my dog started growling frantically. I opened my eyes to see what was the matter. She never makes noise at night, and saw my bedroom door slowly being pushed open. As soon as it had been open enough for light from the hallway to spill in through the crack, my dog started barking her head off, and the door slammed back shut. My mom came running in my room to see what was the matter. I told her that what had happened to my door. She looked absolutely horrified and searched the entire house, all the closets, showers, etc., to make sure nobody was in the home. We never found anyone, and it was just me, my mother, and my dog home that night. Kind of creepy.
Yeah. Man, I don't like these stories just because they could happen.
Right.
But they're cool, though. I like these a lot. I don't like them, but I like them.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's better than, some of the other ones we've read.
Yeah. Because they have a little bit more. I want to see if there's more on here.
Yeah, I like these a lot. I wish there's a Reddit. Oh, I guess there kind of is. No, or I can look up the not no sleep. Fuck, what's the section? Let me pull up my Reddit and I can read some. Oh shit! How do I see my subreddits I follow?
Your subreddit.
Subreddit. Shit. What is it?
So on the same website, and this is the Thought
Oh,
Catalog. I've never heard of them until now. This one's called The Baby. My mom told me this story the other day, and it freaked me the fuck out. My oldest sister was little, like 3. She asked my then pregnant aunt to pick her up to hold her. My mom said she was like, "She can't pick you up, honey. She has a baby in her tummy." And then my little sister was like, "That baby is dead." My mom freaked out, but my aunt and grandma were fine, and they were telling my mom it was all good. She was just a toddler and didn't know what she was saying.
It's weird.
Seems like someone walking.
That feels like is this the furnace turned on? Cause it feels like I have pressure in this room. I guess weird noises right now. I don't know if you guys can hear them. I'm gonna investigate.
Turn the lights on. I hate when the fucking lights aren't on. Never see anything. That door could just open up and...
Well, yeah, just in case.
Sorry, we freak ourselves up sometimes because it's pitch black outside of this office and we don't turn the lights on. And then we start hearing shit next to us.
Is that your chair?
What?
Strange. The lights are on now, so.
Dead Crew says shit got weird. Let me investigate start of every horror movie. Right. So let me go back to where we were on this one. So the little girl was asking her aunt to hold her.
I don't like when the lights are on way more. Now I can't see out there.
Right.
Now if I see some shit, yeah.
I just like making sure no one walks in.
Yeah.
So yeah, she asked if her aunt could pick her up. She said, no, she can't pick you up because she's pregnant. And then the little girl says, that baby is dead.
Oh,
my mom freaked out, but my aunt and grandma were fine and were telling my mom it was all good. She was just a toddler and didn't know what she was saying. Well, lo and behold, my aunt goes to the doctor the next day for a routine pregnancy checkup, and the baby was dead. Gives me the willies just thinking about it.
Yeah, that's
fucked up. Googles. Literally no one. Ghost Adventures. We got a light flickering on camera. See, this one's titled The Missing Shotgun.
I was gonna say I caught a light flickering on this video, but it's just these fucked up lights. That's why I record when I go out there, just in case I get murdered. You guys have POV of my death.
Yeah. Says, my father passed away last year. One item he had always said he wanted me to have was a shotgun, which had originally belonged to his grandfather. For years, he had his shotgun stashed in the attic. After he passed, I had gone to the attic to look for it, only to find that it wasn't there. A few months later, I had a dream in which I was talking to him. I asked him where he had put the shotgun. He told me it was in the closet of a spare bedroom. I called my mother and had her check, and sure enough, that's where it was. Now it's completely possible that my father had told me that when he was alive, and the dream was a little more than a memory, but I certainly don't recall that being the case.
That's fucking weird.
See, that's like premonition shit, right?
Yeah. I got or not too long of one I can read.
Yeah, go for it.
So this is a Reddit Let's Not Meet, and for people that don't know what that is, it's kind of like basically these stories Wes is reading. They're creepy stories that are real, like people having weird experiences, like whether it be on a subway, someone does some creepy shit. But this one's titled, My Brother Saw a Ghost as a Kid. 2 decades later, I realized what he actually saw. And this is from Reddit user Floranizer. That's, I don't know how to pronounce it. Alright, so it says, I was about 7 years old. My brother was about 10. It was well past our bedtime when our mom woke up off the couch to put us to bed. Our dad worked construction out of town back then, so it was often just us three at the house for weeks at a time. Up the stairs and to the immediate right was our parents' bedroom. Going left to put in our middle hall of the hallway. Going left put you in the middle of the hallway. Taking another left down the hallway led you to my brother's room. The opposite end of the room, which was also across the hallway, upstairs bathroom. Oh, so same, like a bedroom, bathroom. At either end of the hallway are window doors we always kept locked and rarely used. The door on my end led to a balcony overlooking the front yard, and the door on my brother's end opened up to look at our back porch. The house kind of leans into a small hill. My brother and mom both had habit of waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. I only knew this because I was a light sleeper, and they just couldn't help flushing with the doors wide open. The night, however, my brother stopped on his way to his room and came back towards the bathroom. I'm gonna try to pee before I go to bed. The past few nights, so it's in quotes, the past few nights I've been too afraid to walk to the bathroom. I keep seeing a man wearing stripes at the end of the hallway. So that's what the brother said. I don't know if my mom wrote this off as my brother telling ghost stories to try to scare me, or if she was already half asleep and didn't catch it, but she didn't react to my brother's confession. I, on the other hand, was terrified by it. The fear of seeing a ghost like that at the end of the hallway or through the windows is the reason I started running from the stairs to my bedroom at night, which, you know, a young kid, like, ooh,
fuck, I think everyone does that,
yeah.
Even adults.
Years later, when I was about 18, my mom and I were having a conversation in our car about a dog we had for a very short time when I was little. We were sharing stories about Max's tendency towards destroying my shoes and other behaviors when my mom blurted out, "Do you remember that time I opened up the front door and the cops and Max ran inside to the kitchen and started tearing open the bag of dog food we had?" Wait, the cops and Max, yeah. This really caught me by surprise because in all the years I lived in the house, never once called the cops, gun owner family, so rural area is what they said, West Virginia. I asked her what she was talking about, and she looked equally surprised as if I had revealed something by accident. "Oh, that's right, I never told you because you were too young at the time. One night, I woke up hearing noises outside my window, and when I looked, I saw a man staring into my bedroom." She went out to describe a man turning the lights off, or describe how she turned the lights off, caused him to take off running, how she grabbed my dad's pistol before calling the cops. I can't remember all the details I gave when they showed up. Tall white man wearing striped shirt and jeans. Short dark hair, something like that. They said it matched the description of a man they were looking for in the area. Turns out he escaped from jail on murder charges. Now I know it sounds so obvious hearing those two stories back to back, but it wasn't until a few years ago, in my mid-20s, that I pieced together my brother had unknowingly warned us about a murderer who spent multiple nights casing our home.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sorry I fucking butchered that, but... Yeah, that's creepy as shit. So, the brother saw someone looking in the window, or it was in the house, regardless. Like,
Wow.
that's so weird. I just didn't get the part where it said the cops and the dog were tearing open bags of chips.
Right.
I don't know what that meant, but... That's fucking crazy.
So Salty Frank commented on the one that I read.
Yeah.
That really fucked me up halfway through your... So that little taller bent that baby's neck like it was a spoon, I guess.
Oh, no!
He went up to that belly and was like... You guys know about Eliza Lamb?
No.
Eliza Lamb?
So there's a bunch on here, because it tells, like, medium, long, or epic, you know? Verified, mod... Oh, so, mod-approved short. I can read this one. It's not that long. I'll read this one now. I don't know what LNM is. Do you guys know what that is? LNM? It says, my daughter was somebody's LNM. I'll look up, see what that is. Like
Elisa Lamb?
Yeah. What does that mean?
So it says... Imagine you're talking about this, right? The death of Elisa Lamb. The body of Elisa Lamb, also known by her Cantonese name Lam Hoi Yi, a Canadian student at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, was recovered from a water tank atop the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles on February 19th. Wait, yes.
Wait, what's that one? Sorry.
We have watched this one. This is the one where the girl...
Oh, yeah, I know about this one. Yeah, that one's fucked up, dude. I want to do some more research on that one.
Yeah, and they just find her in the fucking water tank.
Yeah. That one's fucked up. Yeah, dude,
I forgot about that shit.
Me too. Verified? So they verify some of these stories. This one's long as fuck. I'm not going to read the super long ones just because I don't want to read that much. But some of them Reddit, they verify that's true, which is cool.
Yeah, we were watching the hotel surveillance stuff on that one a while ago, and that shit's just so... Why didn't they have camera footage of that hallway is my question, right? Because if they had camera footage of the hallway, because you just had the footage from the elevator.
Yeah.
If we would have had hallway footage, we would have been able to see what was really going on.
Yeah, well, just a fucking hotel's, like, what you can see is creepy. But I just want to know what the fuck she was afraid of.
Right.
Did she see someone? I think there was actually... I don't know. I think we should do that. That'd be a good podcast, actually.
A whole podcast?
Well, I don't know if we could do a whole one, but it'd be like a good 30-minute segment we could do. Or that would, obviously we'd do it live, then it would turn into a great 30-minute YouTube video put on Facebook, but that'd be actually a really good one, because if I can remember right, the guy that was doing stuff about that one was, like, he was doing the possibilities, like, I don't know, this weird stuff. I'm not going to say it right now because I don't remember for sure and I don't want to
we'll
make
talk
stuff
about
up, but that'd be a good segment we could do.
Yeah.
Actually do some research on it.
I agree with you, Iron Chef. I think it could have been drugs, but
the fucked up part is how she get the water tank, because the water tank couldn't be opened or something, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. I thought the water tank she was in couldn't be opened from the top. That's weird. Just because I said the same thing yesterday. Or Wednesday. The same time period. Right?
Why do we have a friend request?
Oh. Do you know him? Oh, that's weird though.
That is weird.
That I saw both of them at the same time. Huh.
Yeah.
That's true, you're right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she was like... Is it Not that you're knowledgeable or anything.
But I'm sorry, Iron Chef says drug people can get themselves in all sorts of trouble. But yeah,
is it possible for people to put something that would make you hallucinate in cocaine?
is it possible like for them to mix a hallucinogen in cocaine?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's just something that can be taken that way.
Is it more common, or is it common for people to... I'm just trying to think of this drug thing, right? Because if she would have taken a drug thinking it was something else, I could see her freaking out. Like maybe she was offered Adderall and maybe it wasn't Adderall. Because she was a student, right?
Yeah, well, so there's so many things that could be that would cause... Yeah, he's right, you can hallucinate allegedly off cocaine, but like, I don't know, man. It would have to be some serious shit, like, which is not hard to do, you know? Like, I know people that accidentally, like, you had the story about your mom.
Yeah.
So, like, he's right. Especially, I don't know, it could be a lack of sleep plus, uppers can do that shit to you. Downers, like literally, that's like traits of on Ambien. She could have taken an Ambien and stayed awake, and that's literally people hallucinate hard as fuck when they stay awake on Ambien. So it could have been she was tired.
She's pretty much just having a fucking dream.
Something like that. I don't know. Like that sounds more like an Ambien thing or like a downer thing than an upper.
Right.
Or like some super extreme psychedelic, but I don't know. It'd be like it literally sounds more like I don't know. I've heard I don't know. Extreme hallucinogen, or it literally sounds like an Ambien.
Kind of makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I like this. Maybe we can.
Because one time, for example, I don't want to say names, but I was driving with a friend to my house, and he had taken Ambien. I think it was Ambien and Elpers. So like he was just awake, but Ambien was, and he was like, "Do you see the people standing there in the shadows?" And I was like, "Because I'm sober." What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, there's people standing right there in the shadows, like in the road. I was like, dude, no, there's not. But like,
damn,
that happens. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of what it sounds like. But yeah, if he does, or if she had done shit ton of uppers, like Iron Chef was saying, shit ton of coke.
Yeah, let's plan on doing something like that maybe next week. We can both research some stuff and bring some hypotheses. Some hippopotamuses to the stream.
Iron Chef says, you want me to come on? We can do some weird Florida news. That'd be cool.
Weird Florida news is always
That'd
good.
be fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have it set up for like Discord now. I think we have it good now, so we can have you on. We just got to get headphones here so we can hear you.
Yeah, that's the only reason. That's the one thing that I keep forgetting to bring.
I took my headset home too, so we only have one set here right now of headphones. But once we have two headsets here, because obviously we don't want to play you through the TV. But yeah, once we both bring headsets here, we can have you on any night, and that'd be a lot of fun. And you said you have weekends. We could try next Friday, or something like that. Next weekend, some Sunday. I don't know.
Friday or Sunday.
Yeah, we'll plan what's best for you, and that'd be fun. Do a Florida news one, because that's a whole show right there.
Yeah, there's enough Florida news for the fucking eternity.
That'd be so much fun. I can do another one of these. This one's pretty short.
We got to figure out when episode 200 is and do something special.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Iron Chef says there's a guy on trial down here right now. A guy who threw his 5-year-old daughter off a bridge.
Oh,
that's
He fucking
Florida man.
He late Tomer boarded her off that fucking bridge.
Jeez, yeah, he did. So I'm gonna do another quick. Let's not meet. This is a short one. It's called "She Came Through My Ceiling" by a late toned Ellen.
Let me see the keyboard while you're doing that.
Late toned, something like that. It's on right now. I'll turn it off just in case.
Good call.
Yeah, she got yeet. So this one's called "She Came Through My Ceiling." It says, "This just happened a few days ago and I'm extremely shaken by it. Some backstory. I lived on a second floor of a 3-level apartment. We have a crawl space that connects all the apartments. We aren't sure why it's there, but we have stuff in it, and none of us would ever even attempt to go inside of it, so still felt pretty safe. The other night, the sun was setting and it wasn't pitch black out or anything yet. I'm walking through my living room when I see a short woman on the fire escape looking into my window. This is extremely bizarre considering it's a semi-light and she's still literally gone to our fire escape somehow. We had 2 windows that the fire escape reaches, and she was looking in both but didn't see me. I crawled out into the ground, and my heart was racing as I watched her try to open my windows. I didn't know what the fuck to do because my phone was in the other room. After what seemed like an eternity, she finally left. I went into my room to get my phone to text my landlord and call the cops. I came back into my living room and I was looking out the windows to see if I could locate her when all of a sudden I hear a weird noise coming from the ceiling. We have one of those tile ceilings made out of separate slabs of cork wood, so like what we have here.
Hey, what is that Reddit called?
Let's Not Meet. Yeah, just like that. Let's see. So yeah, it's like kind of like what's in classrooms in schools, if you guys know that, like single slab ceilings. I look up to see when the slab's lifted and 2 eyes staring at me. I have no clue how she got into the crawl space, so quickly I grabbed my nearest thing next to me, which was a broom, and started hitting her with it through the ceiling and called the cops as soon as she crawled away. They showed up and searched the place and didn't find her until a few days later when she was on someone else's fire escape. The cops said she was definitely on some hard drugs and she was violent towards them. I'm glad she was gone, but whoever that crazy lady came through my ceiling was, let's not meet again.
I don't know what happened.
Just click you're zooming.
I know, I was trying not to.
No, yeah.
There you go.
I can zoom in a little bit though. Yeah, so that's fucking creepy. A fucking tweaker was
Gotta love tweakers, man.
Yeah, tweaker was crawling on our fire escape and then got into our ceiling. Master Lucifer, welcome back.
What up, man?
If you can pick any character from the anime video game world, normal world, which one and why? Like, what do you mean?
Bring an anime or video game character to the normal world.
Oh, sorry, I misread. So video game world, or I don't know much about anime, but video game world?
Hanada, so I can suck those tiggle bitties. No, I don't know.
Video game or anime world?
Arthur Morgan. I am.
Yeah, he's...
So you can just die, kill a bunch of animals?
Yeah. That's a really hard question, actually. I don't know. I think I need to sit on this question.
Master Chief?
That'd be pretty cool.
So you can just fuck people up?
Yeah.
Clippy from Microsoft Word.
My favorite anime.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Salty Frank, clever way of phrasing. Who's your waifu? Oh yeah.
That's tough. I don't know.
Probably a bunch of anime girls.
I'd have to think about it and then...
With big titties and cat ears.
E-girls.
E-girls. Get that e-girl factory rolling, dude.
Why do they got cat ears? That's my question.
Well, fuck, don't they have cat ears?
Is it just kind of like that, like Mario? What's that? Something Mario? The Japanese...
Tanuki?
Yeah.
Tanuki Mario?
Yeah. Is that like why they're all kind of like that style of thing?
No
just
idea.
Japanese culture? Just I don't know.
Because cats are cute.
Okay.
That's pretty much what it sums up to.
Okay.
Alright, so I got a couple more on here. This one's called The Flying Key.
Okay.
When I was 15, my mother and I were standing in the kitchen talking. There was a rack on the wall holding keys about 8 feet away. A key from the rack flew across the room and hit the floor near our feet. This is the only event in my life for which I have no explanation. I don't know what the key went to. It was an old, heavy key. The house was built in the 1880s, so it could have been the original to the house. It'd be a pretty fucking crazy moment.
That reminds me, so, yeah, like I've said a couple times, we were moving trees and shit in my grandparents' yard. And the houses up in the Ives are super old for people that don't know in Salt Lake. I don't know how old, I don't want to guess. Like, my grandparents still have it looks like an antique oven. Like an original.
Oh, shit.
This old fucking, like, green shit you'd see in, like, the, like Fallout, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. But, their top lock's a modern one. but they still have the original, like, the bottom door, or so, like, the handle, you know? Like, the door handle, actually, is, like, a whole setup with a lock, and it's, like, this tall, so it has, like, metal, you know, doorknob, and then that. But it still has, like, you know, kind of like you think of old gel keys.
Yeah.
So, like, the round, and then that, it still has a keyhole for that on it.
Oh, shit.
So, like, those crazy old prison
Yeah.
keys you see. Like
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah. That's their door handle still is one of those. They obviously have a deadlock, like a modern deadlock for the top one.
Right.
But it's cool they still have that, like, which was the deadlock too, but it's not like they carry around this fucking old ass key thing. You know? It's cool. Their house is way cool too.
I bet. This one is a little bit longer, but it says camping in Canada.
Okay.
Let's see what these.
Sorry.
Let's see what these fucks got going on. So the scariest moment of life happened while my friend and I were camping in eastern Canada as teenagers. We decided to sleep in this abandoned camper we found deep in a large forest that was near our town. That's a bad fucking idea off the get-go, my guys.
That's creepy, but I feel like it's something we would do.
Absolutely, yeah. But we're us. I don't know these people. It had been there so long that small trees had grown around it.
Yeah, like if we saw something like that when we're camping, we're definitely...
Yeah. We stumbled across it when we were exploring a few months back and thought it would be cool and brave to sleep there for a night. So one weekend we did it. We arrived after dark because we had gotten lost trying to find the camper. We had a really low power flashlight, so it made it even more difficult. Once we finally found it, we opened the rusty door and stepped in. The sounds inside the camper were shrill and echoey. There were typical camper things stone about. Cups, empty cans, swollen Pulp Fiction novels. Already tired, we holed up in one end of the camper. So we went and stayed in one end of the camper.
Canadian words.
Where the bed area had originally been before the cushions had rotten away to almost nothing. A long hallway stretched the length of the camper so we could basically see from end to end. It was a miserable night. There were several rats living in there. I saw them start staring at us from a chewed out part of the ceiling. When the wind blew outside, the camper would shriek and groan. We even thought we heard a bear outside too, walking around. Still, we feigned bravely and act like we were having a good time, but we were on edge. At some point, I woke up from an uncomfortable sleep. I sat up to adjust myself when I noticed some movement out of the corner of my eye. At the other end of the camper, there was a small window, and as I looked at it, I saw a man's silhouette. He was clearly staring straight at me from outside. At first, I thought maybe it was a weird shape of a tree or something, but when I moved a bit to get a better look, the person clearly reacted and then froze. My heart was pumping, and I woke up my friend immediately saying, "Someone is here," over and over and over in a whisper, not taking my eyes off his profile. He woke up immediately, and I nodded towards the window. He saw him too. He whispered frantically about who it could be and why he was staring at us. And for the next 10 minutes, no joke, we stared him down. The longer we stared at him, the more frightened we got. Occasionally he would move, but always keep his eyes locked on us. Eventually I shouted at him, "Hey!" No reaction. My friend was more brave than me and decided to shine the flashlight at him. As soon as he did, we realized our horrible mistake. It wasn't a window at all on the other side of the camper. It was a mirror. We had been staring down ourselves from the very start. Completely idiotic. Still, it was the most fearful, reliving the funny moment of my life that I'll never forget.
I like these stories because that's like literally something I could see happen to us.
Absolutely.
Like,
the fuck is that?
There's a man.
It's ma'am.
There's this dude that's so funny that he's a YouTuber, and like, you know, they're all getting on that t-shirt game because they do their own, so they can do whatever they want.
Right.
But he has his own shirt. He has a "It's Ma'am" t-shirt.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, we could do that, but like,
yeah,
it's just hard with Amazon. But
Salty Frank says, "I thought it was going to be Matthew McConaughey and he was going to make a Canadian version of the movie Mud." Oh no.
God damn it.
All right, so this one's the figure in the hallway. I saw a shadow person once. I didn't know that's what it was called until much later. I was living in a house in
Uganda?
Laguna. God, Jesus Christ. Laguna Beach.
Uganda Beach.
They had been there since the 1920s. In its history, it had been a speakeasy, a brothel, and a house for smuggling illegal immigrants. One day, my new wife and I were having an argument, because that old wife is gone. I can't even recall what it was about. She walked down the block to get a cup of coffee and cool off, and I was alone in the house. The way the place was built was incredibly haphazard? I don't know what that means. There's a bedroom and living room on one side, then a bathroom with two entrances. On the other side of the bathroom was a hallway that had windows on one side and two bedrooms on the other. From my bedroom, I could look across the hall into the bathroom, then through the bathroom and down the other hall. I was standing at my dresser and I just noticed movement out of the corner of my eye and looked down there. There was, and honest to God, this gives me goosebumps just typing it, 17 years later, a black figure. It was maybe 3 feet tall and it was only vaguely humanoid. It
Leprechaun.
looked... What?
I said a leprechaun.
A leprechaun.
I've seen those horror movies.
Leprechaun does go to the hood. It looked like black scribbles, like someone had scribbled a human shape, but the scribbles moved like electricity arcing. That's the best way to describe it. There was no sound that I could remember. I distinctly remember when I saw it, I wasn't afraid, just like, what the fuck? Then it noticed me looking at it. I can't say it turned around, it just focused on me, I guess. Then I was scared. I didn't move, didn't scream, nothing. I was just frozen because it just fucking came at me. It rushed down the hall towards me. I have no idea what it intended, but as soon as it entered the bathroom, the door closest to me just slammed shut on it. Then I screamed. I yelled for my wife. She wasn't home. I went the fuck outside into the daylight and didn't go back until she got home about 10 minutes later. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe I saw something supernatural, but I know I saw something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's weird. That's kind of just a description. It's weird.
There's 49 total in that list. That's number 5. But my throat is
Yeah, I can read one now. No shit. Why's my camera up? Go back to Reddit. I was just trying to find short ones. So this one's called "I Was Attacked Last Night." This is by Reddit user Puzzled Albatross. Okay. And it was called "I Was Attacked Last Night." So, right outside my apartment, smoking a cigarette, and okay, so I'm gonna restart this because I can't talk apparently. Right outside my apartment, smoking a cigarette, an unknown person snuck around the corner and sprayed me with pepper spray while I was looking at my phone. I could make out a tall, thin man with a black pack walking around with his hands in his pockets before I lost the ability to have my eyes open. There were no other people on the sidewalk in either direction. I didn't see his face. I didn't say anything or try to take anything he didn't try to take anything from me or grab me. He didn't even stick around to watch me be all messed up, just walked away like nothing happened. I'm very thankful I was able to feel for my keys and get back into my building, but then I started to realize that it could have a permanent damage and I didn't get to a sink. I couldn't find the key to my studio. I was starting not to be able to breathe. I pounded on every door I could feel until my neighbor, whom I've never met before at this moment, opened up for me. She let me burst into her bathroom and toss water everywhere. I felt so terrible for just commandeering her bathroom and bringing a smell into her place. But I will be eternally grateful to this lady for helping me and calling the police. They didn't find him, and now I'm wondering if this was a random or if this was a dude waiting for me. So to this asshole who randomly attacked me for no reason, let's not meet.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucked up.
I'd be so mad. There is that random acts of violence stuff, man, that people just... I don't know what would possess a human to do that.
Crazy?
Yeah, but...
I don't know. People are wild, crazy, man. That's about it. People suck.
People do suck. People do suck.
Alright, I can read another one.
I think that's a segment we should start doing. People suck.
Yeah.
Just find articles about people just being real shitty.
So that's be easy to find.
Yeah. Can I see your guitar real quick?
Yeah.
I'll fiddle around for a sec.
No, you're good. You want me to read this or are you going to fiddle?
Yeah, read it and then I'll fiddle.
Okay. So this one's called Come Here, Baby by Arnold Schroldinger. So it says, a few years ago, I was living alone in a little house which had a heavy back door that swell up and after it rained and get really tough to open and make a lot of noise. Late one night, I had passed out on my sofa in the living room on an opposite side of the house, but woke up to something which I now assume was the back door being opened. And in parentheses, it says, I'm not an idiot, by the way, and you never lock the back door. I am an idiot, so they used to not lock their back door ever. Netflix was still blaring on my laptop as I slowly squinted my eyes and realized there was a black outline of someone standing still in the hallway looking down at me. They were not very large or tall based, they didn't take much up of the door. Being completely disoriented in my waking state, so when you wake up, my mind latched onto the first thing that came to mind, and it must have been my girlfriend. I was naked at the time and pulled back my blanket with my legs sprawled and my junk hanging out and called to her in my best deep sexy voice, come here, baby. Upon discovering on a naked 6 foot plus 200 man beckoning back to me with his genitalia, the not my girlfriend person immediately turned to their heel, revealing a large backpack and booked it to the back door. Oh, I see, hold on. Oh, so he's a large naked 6 foot 200 plus man saying that. So once they saw that, they ran away. By the time I stumbled to the door and all I could hear was them taking off in the darkest full sprint. I can only guess based on their height that they did not come in there with bold intention of being a little spoon. That's a pretty good story, yeah. So someone fucking they backpack sound like they were breaking in to steal stuff, like house burglar, and then yeah, that's like what Salty said. He just thought it was his girlfriend, just 200 pounds, 6 feet, said, just naked, come here, baby. Could you imagine that guy's side of the story, though?
Oh, that's probably so good.
Like, he was probably scared shitless, too. He's breaking into someone's house, and then he just fucking sees this large man just, come here, baby. That's a good story. Oh, let me see that face. When I look at you, it hurts my eyes, so I need the mace. You're an ugly bitch, ugly bitch. Oh God, you need a bag, 'cause you're an ugly bitch.
There you go. That's ugly bitch. Fuck you, ugly bitch.
The new country single coming out now.
Tell your mom and pa about ugly bitch. It's gonna be hitting iTunes. That there Spoodfizz.
Yeah, that's it. That's just ugly bitch. She stole me.
Yep. Alright, I got two more in me. My voice is starting to hurt a little bit from reading these. So I'll do this one. It says just outside the door. Says
Closet door.
Yeah, just outside, coming out because you're gay. I was just trying to sleep on my... Okay, starting over. This one is just outside the door. I was trying to sleep in my room back when I was younger and lived with my folks. I must have been maybe 17 or 18. I open my eyes while rolling over to get comfortable, and I see a black figure just outside my door. What I thought was my stepfather in the dark, with his hands up to his chest making scary finger motions at me like you might do sarcastically after a scary story. or a witch might do when casting a spell, just moving fingers wildly in my direction. I should note that the figure had no defined shape. It looked like squiggles that moved in a vague shape, and I chalked it up to the lack of light and my stepfather. Well, I look over and say, "What the hell are you doing?"
What are you doing, partner?
Thinking it was really stupid, creepy thing to do at night. Well, in the moment it vanished, just gone. It was at the moment my heart sank, and I became petrified with fear. One of the few moments I was scared out of my mind and couldn't comprehend what I just saw. "You saw some black squiggles there, brother. They were coming for your guts."
Oh, doggy.
This one is a presence all through the house. I was probably 11
Must
or
be
12.
Christmas.
Yeah,
presents all through the house.
Yeah, they're gift wrapped tight, those presents. I was probably 11 or 12, and I've never really had any belief in the supernatural, aliens, etc. Around roughly 5 a.m., I was sleeping on my bottom bunk at the end of our halfway.
I'm gonna give you my bottom bunk.
Put my dick in your bottom, pal. Let me rephrase this one. It was 5 a.m., and I was sleeping on my bottom bunk at the end of our hallway when a shadow figure about the height of my dad was standing in the doorway. Not doing anything, just standing. I could hear my grandmother, who watched us at the time, in the basement, and I could vaguely remember my dad leaving about an hour earlier. I closed my eyes twice, opened them, and I just stared with a squint so it looked like I was sleeping. Eventually I was so scared I just closed my eyes and secretly hoped it was all just some weird dream. I couldn't sleep, but soon after I heard dresser drawers slamming very loud in our spare bedroom. All of a sudden my grandma runs upstairs and tells me to quit making so much noise. I tell her what's up.
What's up, bitch?
I fucking tell that hoe what the fuck's going on.
What's up?
She opens the spare bedroom door and there's nothing there. No possible way to escape either. A second story window with a screen still intact. Something was in that spare bedroom fucking things up.
That's weird.
Alright, you guys convinced me. I'll do 2 more.
Nana.
Grandma came up here thinking she could fuck tell me what's going on. Bitch, I ain't making any no
I'll
noise.
slap you silly, Grandma.
Beat that pussy oblivion, bitch.
What's that fucking bitch ass doing? August Rush?
I don't even know what that is.
August Rush, shitty movie.
De La Cruz says, I don't know if you guys remember, but I've said I've had like several football injuries, so I'd spend a lot of time with my trainer. He recently beat cancer, so yeah, that's awesome. Tell him 2 guys on the internet say congratulations.
Yeah.
But anyways, he told me when he was young and lived with his grandparents at his farm, he'd go off and just walk around and explore the land. He once saw this group of dudes, leprechaun, dancing around a fire, but he wasn't sure, so he got close, but when he did, he'd managed to make noise and they just stopped and looked at him. What the
That's fucking creepy.
That'd be crazy as shit. What if it was just a little person convention?
Yeah.
On their farm.
It was just a midget Ku Klux Klan meeting.
Oh, Jesus.
The devil went down to Georgia.
He was looking for a soul to steal. I don't know the next part.
Every soul he stole was kinda gay.
that was a good fucking... I like the good start of that.
Yeah. Wait, we're gonna do some...
Yeah, pinch it.
Pinch it way down here. I don't know if I'm happy with how it sounds. I'll do regular old Joe.
We don't have the rest. That's
Yeah,
where it ended.
Yeah, Twitch didn't let you finish that. Damn, I need to play. Damn, I'm trying to think how the Backstreet Boys song goes. No, not like that at all. You know, like which Backstreet Boys gay?
Okay, I'll read this one while De La Cruz either types out the rest or whatever's going on. Actually, let's change it because this one also regarding some static shit. Hey, what happened? This one's titled The Rocking Chair Man. Says, my grandfather passed away just a few weeks after I was born. Never met the guy, never knew what he looked like. When I was like 5 years old, I started to see this man in a rocking chair. They called him the Rocking Chair Man. My parents thought it was that imaginary friend stage, but it started to bug them when I told them every single day. They finally questioned me about it. I told them every detail I could remember, and finally they showed me a picture of a man. It was my grandfather. To this day, I'm 22 now. Every time I dream, he's in the background somewhere.
That's weird.
I remember when I dreamed about my high school graduation, I looked in the stands and I saw him with my parents. I like to think that he's just watching out for me and being there when he's not really there.
That's cool and weird.
Yeah, it's definitely cool and weird.
I like to make a toast. Traps aren't gay.
So De La Cruz, the finisher story, says he wasn't sure to get closer, but when he did, he'd managed to make noise and they just stopped and looked at him, and he said he just ran home and tried to forget about it. The next morning he woke up and thought maybe he was just hallucinating things, till 2 nights later he woke up in little scratches on his leg. So he got curious and went back with his shotgun to the same place, found no evidence of nothing being there. He now hates St. Patrick's Day. That's fucking crazy, though. I wonder what was going on. Damn.
It's almost dead.
Okay.
That's why I give it little puffs at a time. No poofs.
Alright, so this last one, for me, at least.
I wanted them. Tell me why ain't nothing but a dick in my butt. Tell me why. Okay,
Ain't nothing but a clam sandwich.
That's a good song. Ain't nothing but a clam sandwich. That's a new country song coming out. Just sound like 800-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, that's weird. So this one is the teacher saying goodbye. I attended the same university for my bachelor. Oh, hold on. Actually, I'm going to plug this bitch in. Yeet.
Get up in that hole.
I attended the same university for my bachelor and my PhD. There was a lovely woman by the name of Jennifer, who was my reading in the content area instructor. The guys all swooned over her. She was gorgeous, and I loved her because she read us The Giver out loud. She was an awesome instructor.
Hopefully she's a giver.
Yeah, she is. And she was doing her PhD in literacy. Fast forward a few years, and Jen has moved to South Carolina to teach literacy. I'm now in my PhD program, and in the same grad student office she used to work in. With other literacy people that were her colleagues. And then we get the news that she was murdered by her boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Everyone is totally devastated. It was a huge blow to the department, as she genuinely loved by everyone who knew her. So a few days after her funeral, her body was brought home. I'm in the official suite at school very early in the morning when nobody else was around. The grad students had a fishbowl office, 10 of us with group desks, within a larger office suite that was locked and had light motion sensors. I'm walking in and past a locked door with windows, and I see a woman with short, dark hair walk the other way inside, which was weird because the lights didn't flicker on when she moved. So I walked around the corner to the door with a key code and let myself in. I walked inside and head to where I saw her. The lights flicker on when they sense me. Nobody is there. It's just me and an entire suite of empty offices. I swear to God it was her, saying goodbye to a place she spent so many years and where she had so many friends. It spooked the hell out of me, but made me sad too.
Damn. That's crazy and sad.
He said, so De La Cruz says he might have hallucinated, but he said it's so weird and can't forget the eye contact he made. Yeah, it is a weird one to... A weird story indeed.
Yeah, that's way creepy. Now, we can end it soon if you want. Maybe play some games.
Cody Gold says a serial creepy encounter is Bill Cosby.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, dunk these pills in
I think the creepiest is the story of the girl that said she woke up with him sucking on her toes.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, what I would do in that instant. If I saw... I don't know, me personally... Like, I understand how it's fucked up, but I'm not saying... I am making light of a situation. I'm making a joke out of it, and I'm not saying it wasn't a bad situation for her. But the fact... If I woke up and just... Thick floppity bib boppity gumbo chops, and he's licking my toes, I'm like... Do the Fat Albert voice. Hey, hey, hey!
Do the roar.
If he's doing that while he's licking your toes. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, can you do that, but on my dick? I'm gonna get a Cosby dick suck.
Can you slob on the knob, Cosb?
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Slobbing on Cosby knob.
Yeah, I'm ready to call it.
Yeah, we can call it. I'm just trying to decide if I want a game or not. If Salty's gonna game, I may play for a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see how I motherfucking feel if you're still here, Salty. Oh, Salty. Oh, if you're still here, yeah. Alright, but yeah, guys, we're gonna end the podcast. So, yeah. If you like this shit and you're watching live, subscribe to us on YouTube. If you're watching this on iTunes, subscribe to us on YouTube. If you're cool. Let me see your dick. No. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go out. Thanks for everyone that watches. Day of the Cruise, Salty Go Eagles. I don't know who else is still here. Everyone that is still here.
If you're lurking.
Iron Chef, Bieber, Weenus. Yeah, if you guys are here and you just say hi, just thanks for like watching. We appreciate it. So have a good night, everyone. Maybe go Eagles, just maybe. I don't have my headset. No, I have one here, so but yeah. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. I'll message you, Salty, if you want to play something, but we're gonna head out now. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Monday. We'll see you guys then. Have a good weekend, everyone. Laters.